discussion on that because there's some things in there we have to talk about that. Wow. All right, so that's our review for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. All right, so let's jump into our spoiler discussion for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. We fresh off seeing the movie. There's some stuff in there that I was like, I directly want to talk about, but that will be a spoiler if I talk about that. So, all right, starting the spoiler discussion. It was a couple things that pissed me off, and I'm gonna just go right. So, all right, we talk about they went to the island to get the dinosaurs, right?
Yep.
They go to the island to save one species for every dinosaur, I think, on the island, or as many as they can get.
As many as they can get at trying to
kind of like Noah's Ark deal, right?
With a specific what's the word I'm looking for? Focus on species rather than individual.
Right. So like if they can find one type, they'll just move to another type.
Yeah.
You know, just so they can keep them.
If nothing else, keep the DNA.
Right. So they set them they set them up like that, and then so they get there, they with this little military group.
Yeah.
And so as you know on the previews, they double crossed them, and the military group for no reason shot at the Chris Pratt character and Bryce Dallas Howard and the people that they had with them just to take the animals or whatever. Why?
I can't come up with a good reason.
Because they doing their job. Your job was to get them off the island. That's all you wanted to do. You had no reason to double cross them.
Because if that's all you're trying to do, your only plan is to get these dinosaurs off, regardless of what
let them help you get the shit. Then you double cross them.
Like at no point did they think, are these guys on the up and up?
Yeah,
just
right.
Let's go save those dinos.
Exactly. They did not have. Y'all had the same goal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And it would be one thing to call it cleaning up loose ends, but no one knew that they were being double crossed until they double crossed.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it served the plot to drive a wedge between, so you'll know who the bad guys and the good guys. But for the plot, it made no sense for them to do that.
If it's me, I'm bringing them all the way back to the installation and toss them in as dino food.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that might have been the guy original plan, but it was just the whole point. They did it for nothing.
Yeah,
you know, let's save the mini dinosaurs.
You know we're the bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's
exactly
all it was for. That pissed me off. I'm looking like, hey, you got the doctor. You need the doctor to help the wounded dinosaurs. You know, you need her for her knowledge. You need him because he knew how to control the raptors.
Yeah.
So why double cross them? Just so you know they the bad guys.
That's
stupid. Okay, that was my one nitpick. Did you have any other nitpicks while they still on the island? Because I'm going past.
Because on the island, I don't have too many nitpicks for the island. The island scenes were pretty decent overall.
Right.
Double cross notwithstanding.
Yeah, I mean that was my beginning of my why questions. And okay, so then I'm looking like this. Once they get back to the facility. Now I'm gonna set this up a little bit. They told the main characters that they was gonna take the dinosaurs to an island so they can live in peace, right. And they double crossed them by taking the dinosaurs to their facility, and they was just gonna use their DNA to sell to the highest bidder. That was the whole plot. And when they got back to the facility, the main characters survived the double cross. And then they actually caught them and put them in and locked them up. Why keep them alive?
There's no reason for if you're willing to kill them, kill them.
That's what I'm just saying. Like they swearing vengeance. They telling me they gonna fuck your plan up. They're gonna do this. And it's not like I got you dead to rights. Thanks for telling me that you ain't with me.
And it's not like they've been captured by people with limits. These are mercenaries, poachers. Stuff like that.
Right. I'm thinking like, what's his game? Why is he not taking them out? They gonna mess your plan up, and you got them. Usually in movies like this, when you catch the protagonist, you need him alive for a reason. That's why you didn't kill him right then and there.
It'll be someone who should have, for all intents and purposes, should have been dead. But they managed to beat the odds to come back and fuck with your shit again.
And you caught them, and then you didn't kill them for some reason.
They just proved that they are too dangerous to be left alive.
Not only that, they know too much.
They know too much.
They know too much. They're gonna drive a wedge in your plan, and they told you.
So you can't let them go.
That's what I'm saying. But they locked them up and was like, and then they talked a little shit or whatever, and then they swerve engines or whatever, and you just walked away and left them in the. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this ain't. What is this? Anywho, that was my problem. That was my problem number 2.
Right. Can't argue with you.
So I'm looking like, okay, you leave them alive in a trap that's escapable. That's gonna bite you in the ass, of course. Okay.
As usual.
So, all right, they on the island and they find a way to escape. So now we got your what's the name of the new dinosaur?
The Indoraptor.
So they selling these to the highest bidder, right? And they needed. Well, go ahead.
So like they're selling all the other dinosaurs. The Indoraptor wasn't supposed to be for sale.
I know it was the prototype. They probably would, because it wasn't obedient yet,
right?
Because they needed blue DNA to make it obedient.
Yeah.
But okay, that's fine.
Even so, the Indoraptor, after all of the other, like they're halfway through their showcase, I feel like, and so they bring out the Indoraptor. So we told you what we got. This is what we're working on. We'll have, it's like next quarter we'll be having these for sale. Pre-order now, and it's like, I'll buy that.
But see, that'll happen because I mean, if you say I got this dope prototype, it ain't ready yet. You gonna have somebody's like, I got so much money, I'll buy it right now. You know what I'm saying? You gonna always have that, but it takes a dumbass character to say, yeah, sure, that shit, it's worth $25 million. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like having to watch that scene. And I'm sitting there like, nobody who knows what this thing is capable of is willing to let it out of their sight.
Yeah, especially
when they're the one working on it.
Right. I mean, we don't know. They might have planned on taking his money and not even giving it to him. Whatever. That's fine. I'll let that go. But it's a
non-starter anyway.
Right. I did like the fact once they introduced the new dinosaur, they had they showed what he can do or whatever, how they can focus on one target and it can just attack that one target. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give them that. You know what I'm saying?
Like if there was I feel like if there was any way other than like putting a goat in a cage and making it the target, you'd never get it back in its box.
Yeah. Right. I mean, they couldn't control it, obviously.
It's a reloadable missile.
Okay, which leads me to the next, next Y scene is when everybody run, the things in the cage. So we have the colonel guy. He was basically in control of all the soldiers. I guess he collect teeth of dinosaurs for a trophy.
He's making a necklace.
He makes a necklace out of dinosaurs' teeth. Okay. He goes in the cage with the most dangerous dinosaur ever created because he thought it was sleep. And of course he leaves the cage open when stuff like that. It's like, really, dude.
Two things about that. One, I'm not getting in the cage with a dinosaur. I don't care how much tranquilizers you pump into it. I ain't getting in the cage with it.
We all know this, but
this dude shot it twice, and it almost didn't go down. And then it looked like it stopped and thought about it.
Yeah, like this motherfucker going.
It stopped.
I'm like.
I'm getting dizzy.
Let's talk about the gags. They went to a point where he opened his eye. He fucking started smiling. Swear.
No, a straight up smirk, man.
So they basically had him play sleep, and when the dude turned his head, he's smiling, and then when he turned around,
and then the second time it happened, he grinned even wider.
Hey, they went so far as
got him.
Hold on. Got him. No, they went so far as I had a motherfucking dinosaur. They went so far I had a dinosaur going to scream like, come on, y'all. He basically looked at the fucking camera like,
line.
Anyway, so no, that just fucked me up, man. The fact that they had something so obvious as they had a man go into the cage, unlock it, and go into the cage, and that let him out. Okay. So.
And then he ate our favorite serial killer off camera.
Which one?
Culverton.
Oh yeah, okay. And not to mention they bit his arm off for no blood, but that's cool. I didn't see no blood.
There was some blood dripping out of.
Very little, but this is PG-13. Oh, this is PG. This got at least be PG-13.
It has
it's enough violence.
PG-13. There's too much violence not to be.
And go ahead.
Like there should have been blood everywhere.
Okay,
but fine.
Okay, so the main villain is very forgettable, but. So he's chasing them. He's chasing your main characters down. He finally catch him, and so it's a little girl. This is the partner of the. It's just the partner of the creator, Hammett partner.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Hammett partner. This is his granddaughter, right? So they like, oh, we got to get out of here. We're gonna take the little girl with us. And then, how did he say it? You don't know what she is.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready for this? She's a clone. She's a clone of a.
Bring it, the clone.
They cloned the kid. They cloned.
Actually, her governors actually look like that lady.
The nanny. Bring it, the clone. But no. This what everybody was talking about. How what the fuck. They made her a clone. Why though? What does this? Yeah. What does this do for the plot? What does this do for the movie?
It was so that she would have some kind of kinship with the dinosaurs.
Okay,
that's the only reason to put that in the plot at all.
And I'm looking like, so now y'all can clone humans perfectly, no side effects.
Which, first of all, this is a sort of an entirely different R-rated horror.
You don't know. I'm about to say, hold on. You just started a whole fuck dinosaurs. You can clone man. You can clone people. You can clone people.
It's like, first of all, when did this happen? And secondly, what y'all doing with it?
Yeah, like you can clone people, and you bothering selling that, dude. Do you know what you can do?
It's like there are so many applications that wouldn't even be illegal. You can clone organs. You can clone organs.
What are you doing?
Like, the pharmaceutical applications alone would make you rich.
And it won't be as dangerous as herding dinosaurs in your goddamn basement.
Like, you don't need the dinosaurs. They are nothing. You can corner the market on pharmaceuticals.
I mean, because you're doing it just to be rich. But anyway, moving right along.
I think that's one of my biggest problems with the quote-unquote overarching big bad of this, like the guy that started all of this. He's only selling these dinosaurs to make money, but he's in possession of technology that would make him so much more money if he'd stop fucking with dinosaurs.
I know. Okay. It's just like when they threw that out, it was like, what? Really? So, okay. That was a reveal. And like you said, it was to show kinship. And why they need to show kinship? Because at the end, another what to me was was that poison gases or something?
Yeah, it was some kind of cyanide gas, I think. Okay. Cyanide or chlorine.
So all the animals that they herded there were dying from the poisonous gas, and they decided to let them out their cage. And they was like, now this facility is somewhere here. It's not on the island. Where were they at? Did they ever say?
I don't think they ever did. I would assume somewhere, upstate New York or something.
Okay, so they're in New York somewhere. Don't quote me. I don't know. They're somewhere.
They're in the States.
Okay, they're in the States, and Chris Pratt basically finally wised up and say, "Hey, sorry, we got to let them die. We can't let these motherfuckers out." And then
we're not on an island anymore.
Yeah,
the rest of the world's out there.
You can't fucking do that. You got to take responsibility if you do this. And the little girl did it and said, "They're alive like me," because whatever. You just killed a lot. A lot of people won't be alive because you just fucking let them things out.
Excuse me, little girl, but do you have razor sharp teeth and bulletproof skin? No? Then I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about the T-Rex you just let out. Like, come on, man.
So she let the dinosaurs out to roam free in your backyard. So the little raptor's gonna be eating kids.
Yeah.
And
pterodactyl's gonna be picking.
Yeah. Pterodactyl's gonna swoop in and take people and Although they always give pterodactyl a nice kill.
Yeah.
But
we didn't get to see the mosasaur eat a surfer. I'm sorry about that.
oh yeah, it was just that.
Like,
Why they do that?
Like I really wanted to see him chomp down.
Where'd
on
that
a
come
surfer.
from? Because they didn't have nothing in the water.
Like that one would have had to have escaped from the island.
Okay.
I don't know how. Like it was in the mid. Its whole enclosure was in the middle of the island.
Okay. So. Okay. So that was the twist. The little girl, the granddaughter of the creator's partner, was actually a clone of his daughter, and they didn't do it. And somehow the dude who started all this knew that, but didn't give a fuck about that. Really? Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So, and like he said, it was give her some kind of kinship to want to free the dinosaurs. So they let all the dinosaurs go free in the city. These motherfuckers in the city.
Like we get to see. It was Blue, wasn't it? That
I think so.
Came up over the hill. It's like, oh look, suburbs.
Yeah. And then you end with your boy Jeff Goldblum saying, "We can't stop this. Welcome to
Jurassic World." Like, the way he said it was on some supervillain shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World. Just as I planned.
Life finds a way.
How come he doesn't play more villains, man? He's got that in him.
All right, man. Let's wrap up. So anyway, that was it was probably more what the fuck moments, but them the ones I stuck in my head. You know, I should have took notes and wrote down the what the fuck moments. But I don't know, man. It like I said, if you already suspend your disbelief from the beginning, from people surviving this close to lava, inches away from lava, then I can go with the rest of it. So
yeah, I mean, I will say one thing I really did enjoy about this movie, specifically the Indoraptor. The sheer, they could make a real horror movie based off of this thing.
Yeah,
you know, like, because there was things it did just because it knew it was scary.
I know, and I'm tired of the T-Rex sneaking up on people. One minute you got him shaking the earth when he walked. Next minute you never see him, you never hear him coming.
There's no such thing as a sneaky T-Rex.
That's what I'm saying. It's too big.
Yeah.
But you never hear it when it always.
It's just there,
just so it can get that scene, so it can get his. That dude is a scene stealing. He be hamming it up. I'm sick of the T-Rex.
Technically, they're all female.
Okay, that's right. They are female. My apologies. I'm sick of the T-Rex. I'm sick of the T-Rex chewing up the scenery because every time I know, every time it's a moment, T-Rex come in and steal the fucking spotlight. You know, every time.
Last minute, nothing could possibly divert, and suddenly the T-Rex. Like
yeah.
The T-Rex exists as in and of itself as a living RKO.
Yeah, no. All right, so
RKO out
we're gonna wrap it up, man. That's our spoiler discussion. Because on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, because when we get going, we can talk about how stupid this shit is for all day. All right, so that's our spoiler discussion on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. All right, moving on.